trouble with their ties today?
Yeah.
He's a laid-back marketing guy.
I bought lunch.
Don't pay any attention to him. I'm the serious one.
See, he looks more classy than I do, right? That's.
I think you're ready. Go ahead.
Yes.
So I'm Ron, this is Tyler, and we're bringing you KnotIt. It helps you tie a necktie. So if you type how-to in a search window, one of the first things that comes up automatically is tie a tie. So this is because if you don't tie one frequently, it's a pretty difficult process. Even if you tie one frequently, it's still quite challenging. And this particular device was born out of frustration. And frustration being, rarely can I get my tie correct first time around. Usually I have to go through the motions multiple times before I finally look presentable enough to leave the house. And then at that point, I am totally frustrated with the situation. So I'd like to show you a quick video as to how it works. Slow motion. So it's a small plastic form that you hold behind the short end of the tie. The top of the form actually serves as a form to help you create your knot. And the wings, although they don't look like they're doing much, they keep the material from unraveling as you're going through the process. And at the end, and I apologize for the slow motion, at the end, the form keeps the knot open, so until you're ready to secure it, you can make some adjustments, and in the end, you get a professional-looking necktie.
So let's talk about the market. This product is not only exciting in nature, but it's meant for exciting occasions. Graduates of all age, from college, high school, middle school, and even now in kindergarten, they have graduation. So, a couple numbers to play with when you talk about the market. Last year, there were $28 million in tie sales. Let's say 5% of those are individuals who want to look professional, want to avoid a clip-on, or it's their parents, their moms going out to buy them a tie for this occasion. So it's at 5%, that's $1.4 million in sales for ties.
So actually, just a quick correction. So it's actually 28.8 million ties sold annually, and 1.4 million is our actually target number of ties sold.
Thank you, Ron.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
He was the guy with the tie on.
And more individuals for our market, the 20-year-olds. People who are trying to start a career, who are trying to get their dream job. You want to look professional. Clip-ons don't cut it. Competition? For being a simple device, there is no competition. We can work with Amazon. So we have Amazon. We sell it on Amazon. You buy a tie. When you buy a product, it says what products should you buy in association with this. This would be under that field as that product.
Yeah, and also retail stores, walking into TJ Maxx, Macy's, I would expect to see this at the top of the tie rack with a cool-looking brand appealing to those new tie buyers. And in addition, on the competition side, Tyler mentioned the clip-ons. Another thing we've seen is sometimes people just don't untie their ties. They leave it tied and hang it. And in about, so you leave it tied, and then when you come to use it in 6 months or whenever, a year, it still looks okay. But if you ever untie it again, good luck getting the wrinkles out. So, next steps. This is a device that could easily be copied. So a patent is definitely on the immediate future. Materials manufacturing, we're still working to determine the best options, mainly to maximize return on investment. Right now, the numbers are quite promising for a moderate investment. And marketing. We're marketing to a very young, tech-savvy, hip crowd, so our branding needs to be correct to market to these people. And in addition, we need to have a strong online presence, so that way when you are at the TJ Maxx or Macy's and you see this product, you can pull up the video and see how it works. And so KnotIt helps you tie a necktie. Our starting price is going to be $9.99, and for a modest investment of $40,000, we would give up 5% of the company.
Great.
Thanks. Any questions?
So did you have the product?
Oh,
I just was
I
curious.
do.
Okay.
So yeah, I apologize for the video, and I was going to actually pull this up, but unfortunately I forgot.
So you're just trying to wrap it
Yeah,
around.
it serves as it's actually a form, so as you hold it behind the thin part of the tie, and it actually, you wrap around, and your material wraps around the top portion, and the wings actually keep things from unraveling. So as you're holding it, if you're letting go, if you're tying your tie normally and you let it go, you're going to start again. But with this device, it keeps it from unraveling. And then at the end, you have the form keeping anything, or keeping the knot from forming until you're actually ready to cinch it down, because otherwise oftentimes the material will get, they'll overlap, or there'll be some, I don't know, something ugly, it's bunched up. And once you pull it out though, you cinch up your knot and it comes out good. And it seems to be a popular thing amongst the, like this 20-something crowd. Just some informal surveys have been quite positive. We've gotten quite a positive response. I would say anybody over a certain age, maybe 50 and over, they're really quick to say, no, I'm not interested. But anybody in the 20 range that I've mentioned too, that wears a tie on a regular basis, they've all said, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Could buy that in a heartbeat. So.
Just wondering how you arrived at the $9.99, if it was a combination of startup costs from making the first prototype one, and then looking at what you thought the market would bear, or if you kind of reversed into a companion to the tie itself and what the overall cost would be?
All of the above. Exactly. Thank you.
Originally, we had it priced a little lower, but then we started doing some more research on products, and products like a shoehorn, and those can get really expensive. And we then figured this is kind of a product that goes with your, it goes with your shoe, it goes with your tie. People are willing to spend the money to then make themselves look professional and better themselves.
I would have spent double this, if I found this years ago. So, because I just, like I said, I get totally frustrated tying a tie. My wife really appreciates this because there are fewer expletives in my house now as a result. So.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.